Hey guys, we are back with another drama-filled update, and this one is wild. Things are heating up between Jasmine, Yandy, and Bambi, and the energy is nothing short of explosive. Recently on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Jasmine shook the table when she casually turned to Bambi and asked, "So, how's your friend doing? You know, the one who got caught in London with that guy. Is she okay?" The entire room froze, and the tension was impossible to ignore. Bambi tried brushing it off with a laugh, but the shade in Jasmine's words was clear, and everyone in the room could feel the sting. According to insiders, Jasmine had been holding onto this London tea for some time, waiting for the right opportunity to drop it in front of the cameras, and she picked her moment perfectly. To make things even more complicated, whispers say Yandy may have already known something about the situation, and had tried warning Bambi behind closed doors. But clearly, secrets don't stay buried for long. Now, the rumor mill is buzzing about alleged receipts, messages, and even videos connected to this London drama, and if they leak, it could completely flip the narrative. Some fans are calling Jasmine messy for stirring the pot, while others are praising her for being bold and real. Either way, the conflict is only escalating, and something tells me this is just the beginning. The drama on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta just keeps building, and this latest showdown between Bambi, Jasmine, and Yandy is proof that things are getting wilder by the day, with the tension spilling over both on-screen and online. On the newest episode, viewers saw sparks fly when Bambi confronted Jasmine directly about the things she's been saying regarding Yandy, and instead of keeping it calm, Bambi came in hot, telling Jasmine that Yandy herself had admitted everything Jasmine claimed about her was nothing but lies, adding fuel to the fire by pointing out just how overwhelmed Yandy already was with all the chaos in her life. But Bambi didn't stop there. She decided to add an extra layer of shade, bringing up rumors about Jasmine allegedly being involved in a poly relationship, and even hinting that Jasmine and Kirk Frost might have some kind of hidden connection. A statement that instantly sent shockwaves through the room, because everyone knows the mention of Kirk's name on the show always stirs explosive reactions. Jasmine, however, wasn't about to let the accusations slide and clapped back fiercely, making it clear that what she had said about Yandy was not a lie, doubling down on her claims and making her stance even louder in front of everyone. The tension didn't stop there because Jasmine later took things further during an exclusive interview where she directly addressed the confrontation and gave her side of the story, insisting that Yandy was the one fabricating details to protect her own image and throwing dirt on Jasmine's name in the process. She bluntly said she had no idea.
How's your friend who got caught smashing a man in London?
Yandy,
Is she okay?
she is extremely overwhelmed.
I'm sure.
But on the other hand, she did tell me that everything that you said was like a lie. You and the Frost are like in cahoots and basically conspiring against them, and y'all be in a poly relationship. She didn't really say it, but she kind of alluded to the fact that. So you're not.
Anything that I have ever said has been the truth. There's nothing that I've ever said that is a lie. I thought me and Yandy was cool after the phone call, but now she's going around telling people that I'm in cahoots with the Frosts and I'm a liar. That's I mean, Yandy, you can't even own that you got your back blown out in London, so how can anybody believe you? I never told her no like that.
I'm about to go though, because this sounds like it's gonna get messy. I'm not in the mood for Yandy.
You and Yandy gonna need to have a conversation too.
I'm sure, but just not tonight.
Love you.
I love you.
I'm sick.
I love you.
So on our day, I need to take you upstairs so you can talk to Yandy so we can figure it out.
I'm with it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. I'm confused as hell. Everybody needs to get to the bottom of it before it spirals and before it's just rumors floating and circulating that's not really real. Yandy, I brought Jasmine.
Oh.
Okay.
It's okay.
So I'm bringing y'all together because it seems like it's a bit of a misunderstanding.
All right, so, you know, me and you had a conversation. And in the conversation, I was sympathetic with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Where Yandy was getting her so-called information from, but made it clear it wasn't the truth, before going on to question Yandy's credibility entirely by suggesting that if Yandy herself has been tied to complicated relationships, and even caught up in questionable rumors abroad, then it becomes harder for people to take her word seriously. That statement alone sent shockwaves across social media, and fans instantly divided into camps, with hashtags flying left and right, some blasting Jasmine for stirring the pot, while others flipped the script and started calling Yandy out for allegedly hiding behind her public image. Behind the cameras, the whispers only grow louder as insiders claim there are actual receipts, screenshots, and private messages floating around that could completely flip the storyline if they ever see the light of day, with some even suggesting that if those receipts leak, alliances on the show could shift drastically and expose truths that cast members never wanted out in public. Right now, fans are glued to every episode waiting to see who folds under pressure first, but one thing is for sure, if Jasmine decides to pull out every card she's holding and lay her receipts on the table, this season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta has the potential to go down as one of the messiest, most scandal-filled, and unforgettable yet, keeping the drama at a fever pitch from start to finish. The drama just doesn't seem to slow down, and now things between Jasmine, Yandy, Bambi, and Kirk Frost are spiraling into one of the wildest storylines fans have seen in a long time, with social media feeding off every detail and keeping the conversation alive non-stop. The latest wave of gossip once again pulls Yandy into the spotlight, with people buzzing over that infamous London rumor, where she was allegedly seen with another man, a situation that has everyone debating whether it undermines her credibility, or is simply exaggerated noise meant to damage her image. While many point out that being caught up in a rumor doesn't automatically make her dishonest, the way it's tied into Jasmine's storyline is what's got everyone's attention. Jasmine, who has never been shy about throwing shade, has now shifted focus by suggesting Yandy has secrets she's hiding, all while the internet remembers Jasmine's own complicated history with Kirk Frost. Back in 2016, Jasmine dropped a bombshell when she claimed Kirk was the father of her son, Cannon. At first, Kirk denied it completely on Love and Hip Hop, brushing it off as just another rumor. But the drama intensified when a DNA test proved Jasmine was telling the truth, confirming Kirk as Cannon's father, a revelation that rocked both the cast and fans, leaving an unforgettable stain on Kirk's reputation. Fast forward to today, Jasmine is right back in the headlines, but instead of defending herself, she's pushing allegations at Yandy, accusing her of hiding things and possibly being unfaithful. For viewers who remember the 2024 drama, it feels like deja vu because Jasmine previously went after Mendeecees, Yandy's husband, with similar claims that stirred up huge controversy back then. With this,
I think we started off in a bad place because what I thought was that you were the vein of existence for my friend. So my interaction with you was because I wanted to protect her. And from our conversation, I realized that the joke was on me.
However, everything that I said, I feel like you're saying I said was false.
No, nothing you said was false. Who told you that?
No.
Who told you that? Where you got that?
No, when I
Where you got that?
I said everybody was in cahoots, and she was in the dark.
Nobody was in cahoots. I wasn't in cahoots with nobody. Yandy is clearly trying to twist my words around. I never lied. Me and the Frosts were in litigation for 2 years. What do you mean I'm in cahoots with the Frost? If that was the case, I could have kept way more coin.
She was saying that y'all's together. So I'm like, are they in a poly relationship? Are you guys?
Tell the truth. Don't worry about the camera. They already.
Well, no.
I already told them. So tell the truth and say shame the devil. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Hold on, before you say.
No.
Then they lying on your name, baby.
Who the said that? Somebody said I was in a poly with them. That's a lie. I ain't never touched Rashida. I don't know where Yandy is getting this information from. Honestly, I think she's pulling it out of her ass. I am not in a poly relationship with Kirk and Rashida. Ugh. At this point, it feels like Yandy's trying to use me as a pawn against the Frosts. And I want no parts of this at all. I just want to get out of this conversation.
They just talk a little too much.
I don't want this to get too, you know what I'm saying?
It's not too anything because I feel like we cleared the air. I don't know how it got misconstrued by my good friend. She been drinking.
Yeah.
You thought I was her. I didn't think you was a liar.
One thing about Yandy is that she know how to lead and control a conversation. I don't even know what to say right now, but I'm still confused. Well, welcome to Team Harris.
resurfacing, Fans are wondering about Jasmine's true motives, whether she's genuinely trying to expose dishonesty, or whether it's a calculated move for attention. Some insiders whisper that Jasmine has bigger intentions, claiming she may secretly want to push Yandy aside altogether, even going so far as to say she dreams of marrying Mendeecees to officially take Yandy's place. Others argue this is all tied to business opportunities and clout, suggesting that Jasmine might be using controversy as a tool to remain relevant on the show and within the industry. After all, in the world of reality TV, drama equals screen time, and screen time means staying booked, trending, and talked about. Meanwhile, critics believe Jasmine is simply stirring the pot for social media traction, ensuring her name stays on timelines, hashtags, and gossip blogs no matter how messy it gets. And while fans are divided, one thing everyone can agree on is that Jasmine is playing this game like a pro. She knows when to drop shade, when to make accusations, and when to keep fans guessing. With the London rumours hanging over Yandy, the history of Kirk Frost's paternity scandal still lingering, and Jasmine's talent for keeping chaos alive, the tension both on and off the screen is boiling over in ways that feel bigger than just a TV storyline. This saga is starting to look like it could shape the entire season, and depending on whether receipts, screenshots, or more alleged evidence come to light, it could destroy friendships, shift alliances, and rewrite dynamics on the show completely. So, the big question now is Jasmine really exposing the truth about Yandy, or is this just another carefully timed play for attention? Fans everywhere are watching closely, debating every word, and waiting to see who comes out on top in this never-ending storm of reality TV drama.